I'm going to cover a few of the things that you're going to need, or the few of the things that I need or use as I work with these dogs on scent work. I guess the first thing is, I work on a 6-foot lead. So just a 6-foot lead and a flat buckle collar is all we really need for the dog. Some of this work will be on lead, some of it will be off lead. So I like a 6-foot lead. The other thing you're going to need is you're going to need treats, and you're going to need a high value treat. And this is a treat that I use for scent work only a lot of times. So find a treat that the dog likes, the treat that the dog likes the best, and reserve that for working with scent. I use a treat called Zook's Mini Naturals. They're a healthy treat, and they're very attractive for the dogs. As you pick out treats, be very careful, read the ingredients. There's some treats out there that use some preservatives that are really bad, and stay away from those. You're also going to need some gauze pads. I use 2-inch by 2-inch gauze pads, and I use these to make scent samples. I'll cover how to make scent samples and how to store them and handle them, how long they're good for a little bit later when we get to that point. But 2-inch by 2-inch gauze pads. You're going to need a lot of Ziploc baggies. I use freezer baggies, but make sure they're Ziploc. I use a very large Ziploc bag personally, and I use, I'm able to find at drugstores a 1-inch by 3-inch Ziploc baggie, a very small one that are used for medications and vitamins and what have you. Those are handy too. I put the scent sample in the small Ziploc baggie, and then I label it, and those scent samples all go in a larger Ziploc bag, and then they go in the freezer. Start saving your test strip tubes if you don't already save them. They come in handy. A lot of times in the very beginning, we'll put the scent sample inside the tube, and they're fairly airtight, and it's easy to hold it in our hand and use it that way. I also use some cotton bags. I get these from Elite Canine, ELITE, the letter K, the number 9.com. You can find it in their scent detection area of the website. These are also come in handy when I'm hiding the scent on my body. So the scent sample isn't touching my clothing directly. When that happens, the dogs, it contaminates my clothing, right? And that scent will be present there for a period of time after I've removed the scent sample. So this kind of helps in that regard. Another thing that's useful, and I don't have one with me today, but there are tins with holes in them used for scent work, and you can get them in various sizes, but they're pretty small, tiny to small, to rather large, and you can get those at a website called allgooddogs.biz. They manufacture a number of different size tins that you can use with scent work, and they're also handy for not contaminating your clothing. Of course, you're going to need your meter. As you do this work, you've got to know where your blood sugar is as you go along, both before you start training with the dog and once the dog goes live. You need to check to make sure that when the dog alerts, you're actually low before you reward the dog.